Fans are absolutely stunned as rumors tear through Atlanta like wildfire. This could go down as one of the most explosive scandals in the history of hip-hop and reality love television. Just when everyone thought things had finally calmed down, between Erica Mena and Mendeecees, shocking whispers about a possible fake DNA test have reignited everything. Last season, a paternity test aired that supposedly cleared Mendeecees as the father of Erica's child, but now, multiple sources close to production claim that test may not have been real at all. Some insiders are calling it a full-blown VH1 cover-up. According to the streets, Erica has always stood firm in her belief that the child belongs to Mendeecees, and now, shocking new documents have surfaced, ones that allegedly contradict what fans saw on TV. Rumors say one producer even walked off set last week. Yandy has gone silent on social media. Mendeecees hasn't posted anything. Fans are in a frenzy. The big question is, did VH1 fake the DNA test just to protect a storyline? Or is this just another messy moment in the world of twisted reality TV? It all started on a humid afternoon in Atlanta when Erica Mena showed up to set. She wasn't herself. She moved like a ghost through the studio halls, lips pressed tight, eyes locked on the ground. Staff noticed she didn't smile like usual, just gave quick nods. One crew member said she showed up 30 minutes late, citing a personal emergency. Gossip followed her everywhere. Was she still upset about last season's DNA reveal, or was something new going on? Then came whispers. Someone muttered they never aired the real results. In wardrobe, during a quick exchange, Erica's stylist looked up in shock when a producer said, "Satoshi, I swear they shot two endings. One where Erica won. One where she didn't." The whole set suddenly felt less like a reality show and more like a real-life soap opera. That night, Erica was seen on a balcony, staring out at the parking lot. Her phone buzzed non-stop, but she ignored it. A friend handed her water. She took it with trembling hands. When asked if she was okay, she quietly muttered, "I'm fine." But on camera, it was clear she wasn't. She stumbled over lines she had memorized for weeks. Her breaths were short, her voice shaky. The director had to pause 5 times. Then came the leak that broke the internet, a screenshot from a secret cast group chat. Erica had messaged someone. The envelope was switched. "You saw it too." The reply, "I have the pictures. Do you want this to go public?" That was the moment everything flipped. Fans exploded with questions. What envelope? What pictures? Did VH1 manipulate the truth, or did Erica know and stay quiet? The production office spiraled. Meetings became war zones. One insider claimed Mona Scotjung and the legal head were screaming at each other behind closed doors. Papers flew across tables. Both sides accused each other of lying. Meanwhile, Erica hid inside her trailer, coming out only to film emotional confessionals. She looked pale, lost. After posting a few smiling family photos online, Yandy suddenly vanished from social media. Fans noticed. Was she involved? Was she protecting Mendeecees? Or did she know something? Her silence only made the speculation worse. Some said she was strategizing. Others thought she was covering up something serious. Mendeecees, often seen as calm and honest, turned into a ghost. He skipped a podcast, canceled a live stream, and missed a scheduled talk show appearance. He only posted one vague Instagram story, "Back soon." Fans dissected everything about that post: the background, the lighting, the filter. Conspiracy pages claimed they saw a mysterious envelope in the background. Then, on a big filming day, Erica stormed onto the set in tears. She pointed at a producer and said, "Why did you show me a fake test?" Cameras were rolling, but the audio was cut. Still, a boom mic caught pieces. "You lied to me, I trusted you. Where is my real DNA test?" That footage leaked. The quality was rough, but the emotion was clear. Erica's voice cracked with rage. Yandy could be heard trying to calm her down. Viewers were divided. Some saw it as real pain. Others called it acting, but the impact was the same. Every reunion promo got drowned by the scandal. VH1 execs scrambled. They launched an internal audit, comparing the aired footage to the original master tape. If the results were different, they could face lawsuits, lose viewer trust, and ruin the credibility of their biggest storyline. As the chaos spread, Erica posted a series of photos, ultrasounds, doctor's notes, even a baby bump at her bridal shower. The caption read, "I didn't want to do this, but y'all deserve the truth." Reactions were mixed. Some fans praised her, Others called the images fake. But the internet was locked in. The stakes had never been higher. Then came a twist. VH1 called the cast to a promo photo shoot, but instead, they were led into a windowless meeting room. Legal and production bosses were waiting. Rumor was, the network's legal team now suspected something serious and wanted to cross-check the master tapes. Erica sat in the back, Yandy by her side. Mendeecees was reportedly locked in a booth, recording a truth segment. Insiders say he cried, while denying he ever faked the results. Some believed him, others didn't. Leaked audio hit Twitter. "I never asked for this. I wish I could go back, ... Meanwhile, Yandy was caught in a leaked hallway video, whispering, "We need clarity." No one knows who she called. Some think it was a private investigator, others think she was speaking to a VH1 exec. Then, hacked emails appeared online. They showed back and forths between the executive producer and the network's programming boss. One line stood out. "If we admit the test was fake, we lose the storyline." The public was outraged. Did a network really fake something as sensitive as a paternity test for ratings? Was this just entertainment, or did it cross the line? Erica fired back in a powerful way. She invited top bloggers and superfans to a private screening of what she called the uncut footage. They watched in silence as Erica cried on camera, watching the moment she was told the child wasn't Mendeecees. Her reaction was heartbreaking. Some bloggers believed her instantly. Others were still skeptical. But the leaks kept coming. Another video showed Erica texting her lawyer about suing VH1. "You might have a case," her lawyer said, "but you have to move fast." The rest of the cast was shaken. Rashida and Kirk Frost tried filming a light sign but looked tense. Bambi scrolled through her phone mid-scene and looked shocked at headlines. Even Ivana Ventura, once set to appear, backed out due to loyalty concerns. Outside the set, chaos erupted. Reality TV analysts jumped in. Some said VH1 would reframe the reunion as a full expose. Others claimed Erica was using the scandal to boost her fame. But when she arrived late to a final dinner scene, holding a thick folder, everyone froze. Rumors said it was the real DNA test. A crew member leaked grainy footage of her walking up to Mona Scott-Young, handing her the folder, and demanding the truth. The camera cut off, but the silence spoke volumes. Later that night, a secret meeting was held. Mona, VH1's legal heads, and Erica's lawyer were all present. Papers were passed around. Contracts, confidentiality waivers, legal warnings. Erica refused to sign. She asked to see the original test tape. Suddenly, a staffer walked in with a sealed envelope labeled archived footage. Before Erica could open it, Yandy walked in. Eyes red, voice shaking. She said, "This is tearing us apart." She stood beside Erica, placed a hand on her shoulder, and whispered, "Let the truth come out." Inside the envelope was a VHS tape marked DNA test, raw footage. Just as they were about to play it, VH1's lawyer interrupted. "We can't air this, but we can confirm the original test showed 98% paternity." Gasps filled the room. Erica stared in disbelief. Mona looked down. Yandy held Erica's hand. Outside, fans were already celebrating. The reunion episode would go down in history. But this wasn't just TV anymore. This was truth, finally set. For Erica took a deep breath and stared straight into the camera as the red recording light came on. Her voice was steady, even as tears gathered at the corners of her eyes. "I'm not here to play games. I have a right to know the truth. If this show is really about my life, then show me the actual DNA test. Stop hiding behind envelopes and edits." In the control room, producers watched her through a wall of screens. Some were scribbling notes, others just nodded. Slowly, word quickly spread Rika's raw confessional might become the moment that would define how VH1 handled the entire scandal. Even Mona Scott-Young was reportedly watching from a remote location. Meanwhile, Mendeecees was nowhere to be found, which sparked theories. Was he planning a dramatic response? Maybe a surprise Instagram live? Or a talk show interview? At midnight, a mysterious insider account teased full uncut DNA footage dropping in hours. Panic and excitement swept through fan circles. Conspiracy pages guessed what the footage might contain. Some said it would include a lab technician confirming the child was Mendeecees. Others claimed the results would be in VH1 room to deny everything. Reality TV blogs added countdown timers to their sites, hyping it as the biggest twist in love and hip-hop history. Right in the middle of the chaos, Yandy posted a cryptic Instagram story. Just a black screen with white words. Truth always finds a way. No caption. No hashtags. The timing was too perfect. Fans immediately wondered, was she backing Erica or shading the network? Her silence after that only made the mystery deeper. Later that night, Erica and a small circle of superfans gathered to watch the rumored leaked footage. As the clock struck midnight, the screen went black. A loading symbol spun, then static. The footage stuttered between blurry images and shaky fan reactions. Live chats blew up. Was this a hoax? A real leak? A hack? Finally, a plain room appeared. A man in a lab coat sat across from Erica. She opened a sealed envelope marked from the previous season. Just then, the footage cut to black again. A voice off camera said, "That's all we're allowed to show." The backlash was instant. One headline read, "Confirmed VH1 cover-up." Another, "Scandal or stunt." Erica responded with a single tear emoji, and that was enough. Producers scrambled to clean up the narrative. Comments were being monitored. Legal was on high alert. Inside her trailer, Erica clutched her phone as friends flooded her inbox with support. The next morning, the vibe on set was like walking through fog, whispers in every corner. Phones checked every 2 minutes. Erica was the first to arrive, holding a black coffee. Her eyes were swollen from a sleepless night. At the gate, she paused like she was waiting for cameras to start rolling. This time for real. Her assistant handed her a stack of printed articles, legal opinions, fan theories, screenshots. She took a breath, slid them into her jacket, and walked inside like she was stepping into a courtroom. Inside the studio, the season finale was already filming a forced group breakfast scene. Mendeecees sat at the head of the table, gripping his fork like it was an anchor. Yandy hovered nearby with a glass of juice and a tight smile. Bambi kept looking under the table at her phone. Rashida and Kirk Frost exchanged uneasy glances. When the director yelled action, Mendeecees tried to chuckle. It cracked halfway through. He wasn't fooling anyone. Erica stayed off camera. Back in the confessional booth, Mike clipped to her top. This time, the network had no choice but to air her uncut words. Her lips trembled, but her voice didn't. "I came here to share my truth. I'm tired of being lied to by my own show." She blinked back tears. "They can't keep rewriting my life just to keep a storyline alive. I deserve honesty. So does the audience. If this is the hill I have to die on, so be it." Moments later, an assistant rushed in with breaking news. VH1 had just posted a vague statement about reviewing content integrity. Fans were already dissecting every word. Erica signaled to her friend who had flown in just to be with her. Together, they matched up timelines. When did the leak happen? When did Yandy post that message? When were edits made to her confessionals? All signs pointed to one thing: Erica's real reaction had been edited out. On the set, Mendeecees looked up and locked eyes with Erica, watching from behind the camera. They shared a glance full of silent history. Then she walked to her mark. Her heels echoed across the floor like a ticking clock. Rashida tried cracking a joke about omelets. No one laughed. Kirk gave Mendeecees a look that said it all. Everyone pretended to eat cereal, but all eyes were on the unspoken drama. That afternoon, Erica and her lawyer met with Mona Scottyoung, VH1's programming head, and legal counsel. The room smelled like stale coffee and tension. Mona began, "We understand your concerns, Erica." Her lawyer cut in, "We're not here for excuses. But understand this: your network has a legal and creative responsibility to get this right." Papers slid across the table. Confidentiality clauses, pre-drafted statements, damage control plans. Erica didn't sign a single one. "I want to see the master tapes," she said. "If they're real, let me watch. If they're fake, admit it." The legal head sighed, then pointed to an assistant. Moments later, a man in a suit entered with a sealed envelope marked archival footage. The room froze. This was it. Before Erica could touch it, a voice called out from the door. It was Yandy, her face pale, eyes burning. "This is tearing us apart," she said softly. She walked to Erica, placed a hand on her shoulder, and whispered, "We owe it to the fans, to ourselves, to tell the truth." Together, they opened the envelope. Inside, a thin cassette labeled DNA, paternity test, raw audio-video. As they were about to insert the tape, the legal advisor interrupted. "We can't release this publicly." The room gasped. Then he added, "But we can confirm the original test showed a 98% probability of paternity." Erica's eyes widened. She exhaled, realizing she'd been holding her breath. Yandy gripped her hand tighter. Outside, fans were already cheering. When the reunion episode filmed, Erica and Yandy embraced on CTRA, unscripted, real. Erica faced the camera. "This is my truth. Thank you for listening." Then Mendeecees joined them, eyes full of remorse. He placed a hand on Erica's back. The family may have been broken, but in that moment, they were united. By the end of the day, the 98% truth was everywhere. Headlines screamed, "Erica vindicated," and VH1 admits the truth. Social media caught fire. Supporters flooded her inbox. Critics questioned the network's integrity. But one thing was clear, this was no longer a TV drama. This was a cultural moment about truth, power, and the price of silence. When the cameras shut down for the final time, Erica walked off set exhausted but victorious. She smiled at Mendeecees, hugged Mena, and whispered thank you to Yandy. The lights may have dimmed, but her truth was finally seen. And this time, no one could edit it out.